Update, guys. I'm waiting in the vet emergency room already, and he's supposed to be next to be seen. They're doing rounds, checking on the other cats, and then they'll jump right on Mac, LeeLee. Possibly enema. They're gonna check his blood work also. This is an emergency room visit, so just if you're curious, pricing wise, it's $279 just to come through the door, and then everything else is as you go. So hopefully they'll get his bowel movement going. Now, he was obese, he was obese when I got him. He was 17 pounds and some change. Now he's down to 15 something. Now, I could be the one that have crashed him, just so you know. I had him on a diet, but I had him on a diet based on his weight, and then I minus like 300 calories. That's all I did. So if I was going to maintain his current weight, and then I minus 300. It was very slow, but I did have my girl helping me out, and she is quite a few times didn't use the scale. I'm like, you got to use a scale, and we got to trust that the can is also not lying about the food is not lying about the calorie count. I based it on that calorie count, and so I could be the one that crashed them. We'll find out. What else? So hopefully this will, the diabetic thing, I didn't create diabetes, so I don't have to own that one. But I could own crashing him, which means I could be responsible for the death of LeeLee, which would be, of course, heartbreaking. All right, so we'll see what happens here. Sorry, I had to take a little gulp of air there. Yeah. So all you followers of LeeLee, I'll keep you updated just as soon as I can. They got me in the holding room here, little waiting room while I wait. And we'll see. But I won't stop at whatever treatment they say. X-rays, whatever they want. It won't be cost related. Just so you know, it won't be a cost stoppage here. It's going to cost whatever it costs. Yesterday's bill was $320. And today is $279 for going through the door and whatever else they do, X-rays and everything at the emergency. They also charge a lot more than a typical X-ray, which I think the other guy was two something for the X-ray, maybe $280, right about the same, $279. And as today, it was an emergency visit today, but his X-rays were like $289. But another place I called, they were when I said, "Do you do X-rays?" Days ago I called. They said, yeah, I just want to know which clinics to be going to. And they said, yeah, $350 for one profile, and then if you need 3, then there's each one, and then we send it out to evaluate.